Hello, everyone. Welcome back to E20 Zone TV, and it is preview of the Manchester City versus West Ham United game that man is going to live on Sunday. I am joined by Westhamunofficial, and we are going to discuss the preview. But first of all, how are you, sir?
Yeah, not bad. Looking forward to the game. Not quite looking forward to the 5 start. I can't lie, but we're going to go with it. But yeah, looking forward to the game. We should give them a good bash, I think.
Yeah. I must admit it's a long old journey up to Manchester for a 2:00 kickoff, which isn't being shown on TV, which is absolutely shocking, isn't it? Let's be honest. We are second against fourth, and we're not on TV. So
but there's always there is always a stream out there, James. Don't you worry about that.
There's always a stream out there. We don't publicise anything illegal though. No. But wink. Anyway, moving on. Obviously, we got to City. We played there last year. We lost 2-1. We played pretty well there last year. How do you assess our chances of going up there and getting a positive result on Sunday, mate?
Yeah, it's going to be for that game last season. I remember that because I do believe when it happened, West Ham v Man City. I think did we get an equaliser just before halftime? That Antonio got a goal just before halftime, and that's one of the moments where I really, really felt, this is brilliant. We got that goal. Yeah, we went on to lose the game, but that got me really fired up. That goal because we thought we're going up there, and us, our mindset's changed going into these games because of how well we're currently playing. Going up there 3 years ago, Christ, we'd do well not to concede 2 or 3 and not get embarrassed. But we said that about Liverpool. We won. We could go up there, and I think that we stand a chance. They've got injuries. They've got players out. Yes, it doesn't really matter because they just bring another £100 million player into the starting lineup. But I assess our chances as I would be pleasantly surprised if we win, but I wouldn't at all be surprised if we go up there and put a good performance and walk away from the Etihad with a point.
Yeah, I agree. Last season was the first time I ever went on West Ham Fan TV and done a post-match fan cam, and I was very, very proud of the boys, especially up in Manchester. I thought they'd done really well. They should have got an equaliser right near the end. If Diop's another couple of inches bigger, I think that's 2-2. And we played pretty well up there. That was on the march. Man City and had an unbeaten 22 match run. I think it was. They was winning every game, beating everyone in front of them, and we pushed them all the way. Obviously, after last week's game, we go up there. We can't play like we played last week. Right, we go up there. We're gonna get absolutely hammered. Let me ask you this, Jake. Dawson or Diop? What's your choice?
It's got to be Diop. I'm not just saying that because I'm on your show, because I think you'd absolutely explode if I said Craig Dawson. But yeah, it's a Diop. I think for my starting lineup, I did go for him in there because for me, I think he is gonna cope with that pace better, and I think it's the future. It's Diop and Zuma, and I said on my preview of Mike last night, if Diop gets a start tomorrow, this is his prime opportunity to show what he's made of. This is his prime opportunity to shut people like me up who say he's got a bad mistake in him, and I just hope it doesn't come in a big game like this. Let me put it like this. I would be more surprised if Dawson starts, but I wouldn't be surprised in a way. I would be surprised, but I wouldn't be surprised because David Moyes is very loyal to his players. We all know that. And it took Kurt Zuma 3 games to get in the starting lineup. I mean, Kurt Zuma's levels above Dawson and Diop, I think, personally, put together even. But I think I wouldn't be surprised if Dawson starts. I'm going to say that.
I think if Dawson starts, I don't understand what Issa Diop's got to do to get in his team, in my opinion. One thing I noticed in Vienna on Thursday, that Issa was playing on the left side of defence. He was playing on the left-hand side defence, and I thought that maybe is that the where Moyes might be going with it. Issa left, Zuma right, and everything comes into play. For me, it's nothing against Craig Dawson, but if you need to go with the younger, fitter lads, and let's be honest, Dawson's the sort of player you bring on to shut the game down, not start the game and play 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Can you see a change of system, Jake?
I do. And it's not in the defence. I do believe that we will keep the same back four style, but I can genuinely see us going to three in the middle. I think Alex Crowell will find his boots, and I believe we will make that the three in the middle. Who do we sacrifice then? I really do believe he'll rest / drop Ben Rama. I can genuinely see him doing that. So the lineup I went for is I went for Fabianski in goal, back for Creswell, Diop, Zuma, and Johnson on the right hand side. A three in the middle of Rice, Souček, and Crowell, and then a front three of Antonio up front, Bowen on the right, and Fornals on the left. I wouldn't oppose to that.
I think personally, I don't think if there's going to be any changes to the system, I think the only change that I can see is Diop in for Dawson. I can actually see Pablo Fornals going into that midfield as a three-man midfield and having because Pablo's not really a threat going forward. So really, if Crowell comes in, where you're going to have your attacking threat, you're just going to have three out-and-out players. And I think instead of it being 4-2-3-1, I can see it being 4-3-3. Yeah. And West Ham will go. They will go Ben Rama on the left-hand side, Bowen on the right, Antonio up top, with Fornals, Rice, and Souček. It's a big game for Souček, isn't it, mate?
Yeah,
this one, because everyone's been criticising him a lot.
Yes, just to finish off on that, we did mention that last night as well. Perhaps they could drop Fornals or Ben Rama back to the top of that three in the midfield. I think I would be happy if we went for the normal 4-2-3-1, but I think it's really showing no fear and it's being adventurous, that's for sure. Thomas Souček, it's a big game for him. It's a big game for him if he gets his head on it, which I think he might do from a corner. We are, as always, going to really go for these corners, and if we can get as many corners as possible, that's where we're going to get the goals. And I can see Souček just coming out of nowhere and popping up with one. He's so crucial. He never stops running. He hasn't had the impact so far as he had last season, but we saw it in the Genk game. I saw it. Genk away. I think it's when he took Noble off and he brought Souček on. You can see it straight away. You can see from when Rice was playing with Noble, when Rice is playing with Souček, it changes our whole dynamic. It just makes us flow better. Disabled team, hope you well. Everything just seems to clog along better, even though he's not having the impact he had last season. He's still a vital part to our success, I think.
I totally agree. At the end of the day, I feel that Rice and Souček have got to have their best games in a West Ham shirt. If we're going to win up there, or we're going to get a positive result up there, we have definitely got to win that midfield battle. We can't lose that midfield battle.
It's key.
Do you know what I mean?
Probably going to be Rodri, Bernardo Silva, and Gundogan up against Rice, Souček, and Fornals, Ben Rama, Crowell, whoever Moyes decides to just drop back into that midfield for me. It's a really key battle. If we can win our battles there, we're in with a chance.
Yeah, I agree. So let's get into it, Jake. How do West Ham? How do you see this game going, West Ham? Before I get to your prediction,
I think that we've got to take this game in stages and in chunks. These big games, I always think if we get past the first 20 minutes still level, or a Brucey bonus being 1-0 up or whatever, you got the 20-minute mark, and then for me you get to half time and then you assess things again. This game is crucial for David Moyes to act fast, is to make substitutions when needed. If we're under the cosh or we're on top, capitalise on that, make the subs. It's very crucial how we work this game. Hope you are Hamhead. Everything is just so crucial. We said it before the Liverpool game. Everything's got to work. Everything's got to be right for us to get a result, and I believe it can be. But there's got to be big changes from what we saw at Molineux, because we're going to get battered if we play like we did at Molineux.
Yeah, I agree. I feel it's 3 30-minute sections of this game that we've got to deal with. The first 30, and then it's the 30 between both halves, obviously 15 minutes up to half time and 50 minutes after, then the last 30. I believe if we can get to half time and we're either in front or level in this game, I think we've got a chance of getting something out of the game.
Yeah.
I think as long as we don't concede early, I think we'll be fine. Obviously, City will be without Kevin De Bruyne. He's not there, but they've still got Phil Foden. Sterling's hit a bit of form now.
Yeah.
Grealish, if he comes back, with like whatever he's been up to, and who's the fear with you regards to Man City, mate?
I think I looked at it, and we had a Man City fan come in the chat on my preview last night, and he said Foden is 50-50 whether we're going to see him involved. He apparently he's picked up a knock, and they don't know yet whether he's going to be involved in elite fitness assessment. Yeah, De Bruyne's out, but they've still got the likes of. Yeah, he said that Sterling's coming back into form if Grealish can find some form as well. But the fullbacks in this game, they've got two world-class fullbacks there. João Cancelo, I think he's got 5 or 6 assists so far this season. That's basically what Cresswell got last season, and we were, singing Cresswell's praises no ends, which is nothing against Cresswell, because let's be honest, João Cancelo has got some better quality players for him to put the ball into the box to. But yeah, João Cancelo for me is there. You've got so many players to choose from, but those fullbacks, if they're on form, they've got pace there with Walker, and they've got the ability and they've got the skill with João Cancelo. It's going to be a difficult game for our fullbacks. Cresswell, he's hopefully not going to get too caught out with the pace, and let's just see whether Johnson's going to be able to handle the likes of João Cancelo and whoever else is put in front of him.
Do you think Johnson will keep his place, or do you think this is the time for Cafal to come back in? I know the opposition was poor on Thursday.
Yeah.
But Cafal did play pretty decent, I must admit.
He did, yeah. This swings in roundabouts, because for me personally, I'd feel more safe and more, not safe, but more like assured with Vladimir Coufal in there. This game was all about experience for me, and Vladimir Coufal's got it. Ben Johnson has been playing. He's played really, really well in the games he's been involved in, but I don't know whether this is just going to be one step too far for the young lad. I would be pleasantly surprised if we saw Vladimir Coufal come back in, and I'd like it, but I think that's still being a little bit harsh on Ben Johnson for me. For me, it would be Coufal, but it's harsh on Ben Johnson, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Dylan, how you doing, mate? I hope you are all good. I think, stick with the same team, and it's either Dawson or Diop for me. Personally, I think Diop should come in. And also, when it comes to Man City, they've got good players all over the pitch. I think if we can win the midfield battle, we've got a chance of doing something. We stop Rodri and Gundogan and all that getting on the ball and spraying them passes all over the place, then we've got half a chance. Obviously, Cancelo, but what we need to do is we need our players like Bowen and Ben Rama, if they're on the pitch, to run at them players, because they do like a tackle and they do like a yellow card. So, I don't like. It's gonna be tricky up there, I think. But
talking of yellow cards, though, James, just to butt in, Declan Rice is one card off of his 5-game ban. Not 5-game ban, 5-card, 1-game ban. So if Declan Rice picks up a booking tomorrow, he's out for Brighton, and if he picks up one in Brighton, he's out for the crucial game against Chelsea. So he'll know that, he'll be told that, and he'll be aware. But yeah, I
think it'd be in-game management, really. I think it's a case of he's going to get a yellow card, Declan, isn't he? But it's just a case of when. So, really, you've got to weigh it up when's the best game to lose Declan Rice. Obviously, we don't want to lose him for any game, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's going to try and hold out for something like Norwich or something.
Well, to be fair, it's going to happen, but if he was going to have it, I'd rather he had it not early on, but I'd rather he got booked, in the second half of the game against Man City, because, Brighton are our bogey side, but I'd rather he'd be out for a Brighton game than a Chelsea game, let's be real.
Yeah, I agree. So look, moving on then, Jake, to predictions, to the final part of the show. What is your prediction for this game at the Etihad, 2:00 tomorrow?
Yeah, I think if we're still in this game on the 20th minute and then on half time, I think we can definitely get a point out of this game. I think actually, I think we'll go up there and we'll stun them. I think we'll score in the first half. I think they'll score within. It's difficult. I think Antonio will score probably towards the end of the first half, but I do think City will bounce back pretty quickly, and I could see them scoring, pretty much instantly after we score, because it's just the thing we tend to do. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. Antonio getting the goal, probably someone like Sterling scoring for City.
It's an hard one for me. This is because I want to be positive, but if Dawson's in there, I don't think we get a positive result. This is how big I think it is. I think if Diop plays, I think we've got a chance of doing something. I think that centre half pairing is decent. I think if Dawson plays, eventually someone's going to get, like Sterling's going to get on him and then just get him behind. Here he is. I mean, sorry, Craig, but I don't think tomorrow is your day, mate, if I'm honest. I'm gonna go with a positive result, and I'm gonna say a 1-1 draw. Yeah, because I think we've got the capabilities of going up there and doing something. But if he changes the system and he goes 5 at the back with wing backs and all that, then I just think we might be asking for trouble.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I don't like the idea of parking the bus in any games, and we did it going up to United in the Cup and then United in the league last season. I don't like it, to be honest with you. Being a little bit selfish, I don't want to be sat in a car for 5 hours to go and watch West Ham park the bus for 90 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. We've got to take our chances, and we've got to be really, really, that's crucial. Benrahma, Bowen, all of these players. Antonio, he's a key player as well. He's got to hold up the ball. He didn't even jump for some headers against Wolves. He's got to win these headers. He's got to cause Stones and Laporte some problems. And I think that if Antonio can hold the ball off well and be at his best and lay it off to the likes of Benrahma and then get in the box, and please, Antonio, you're not watching this, but please, I beg, stay in the middle. Don't go out to the wings. Stay in the middle. He did it so many times against Wolves. He then gets the ball ready to put in the box. There's Pablo Fornals in the box. He's not going to win a header, is he? Stay in the middle. I know you get frustrated because you're not getting the service, Antonio, but just stay in the middle. Right. Thank you very much.
West Ham 94 says, would you play 5 at the back? Not for me, mate, if I'm honest. I think West Ham have got to go out. Yeah, it's a free hit, and they've got to play this game like they played against Liverpool. And hit Liverpool on the break. And I'll say it again, and that's the old cliche, but the first goal is key. Yeah. If we can get the first goal, then Man City can come on to us, and we could hit them on the break. That's why I think Benrahma, Bowen, and Antonio, all 3 of them have got to be on form tomorrow. They have to be. There's no 2 ways about it. Even Benrahma, I support Benrahma, and he's got to turn up tomorrow. Like if we're going to do something this year, right, we've got to go to City and not lose the game, and it's going to be tough.
If there's any game for Benrahma to turn it on, it's this game.
Yeah, all of them, even Bowen. Like Bowen played on Thursday night, chance after chance after chance, but couldn't put it away. So we have to go there with a positive mindset to say, you know what, it's a free hit. We're only going to play City once at the Etihad this season in the Prem. Let's go there and try and win the game. But don't set up in a way that you're scared to win the game, basically. Like 5 at the back with wing backs. Listen, if West Ham fans are the sort of fans that if you go and have a go and we lose the game, we can all hold our heads high and say, you know what, we had a go. But don't go up there and try and defend it for 90 minutes, because then you're just asking for trouble, basically, in my opinion. Okay. And it's a big game for Bowen. Antonio has to do what you just said there, stay in the middle. He can't keep drifting left and right and left. And I think it's a big game for all of them, if I'm honest. And we will see where we're at, because I expect a reaction from the Wolves game. Right? Do you know what I mean? Fabianski had a rest. Ben Johnson didn't play. Rice didn't play. Souček played half a game against Vienna, which was like a training ground game in itself. Cresswell didn't play. Antonio didn't play. Fornals had like 20 minutes. Benrahma had 20 minutes. These players have had enough time to come home and go, right, we know what we've got to do. We've got to go up there. And if we do get a positive result up there, then I'll tell you what, that sort of top 4 is back on. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say it's even if we lose the game. I'm going to say it's completely gone. But we go there and win, then that to me says a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
So that is it for our player ratings. Player ratings. That's Sunday.
That's Sunday. Come on, James.
Yeah, I will give the player ratings now. They will get 10s if they win. You know what I mean? So I won't be watching the game on Sunday, but that man will be. So have a safe journey up there, Jake. I really do mean that, mate. And enjoy it. Have you been?
Westhamunofficial minibus? Westhamunofficial minibus. Mike's coming.
Is it the first time you've been to the Etihad? It
is, yeah. I've been to Old Trafford, but never to the Etihad, no.
Yeah, no. So that'd be an experience in itself, mate. Yeah. Safe journeys, mate. Anyway, that's been the preview, not the player ratings, the preview. Sorry about that. And that has been West Ham Unofficial. Go and check him out if you don't know who he is. Subscribe to West Ham Unofficial on YouTube. And yeah, I'll be back again for more content, West Ham related, betting related, and moving forward. And to end it with me, I hope we can go there and put in a proper performance. And if we win, the sky's the limit, if I'm honest. And then we rolled on to Wednesday against a team that we've never beaten in the Premier League. And that is Brighton. So that's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from him. And it's goodbye from us. Take care, everyone. Bye for now. Enjoy your Saturday. And come on, you Irons.